Hey everyone, it's Dungeon Master Joel again, getting you up to speed on everything you may have missed from the last thrilling installment of Capes and Quests. The party, still made up of Vorlin, Corbin, and Antoine, had made their way back to the creepy Rotwater Swamp, looking for Trish Ann, the Imperial plant scientist, as well as the missing mistress of Baron Shaw Layfield, the richest man in High Morin. They stumbled around in the mud for a little bit, took some fantasy drugs, fought some giant mosquitoes before coming face to face with a group of swamp crazies just like the ones that attacked them all the way back in episode 1. Turns out these crazies were actually part of a much bigger swamp cult led by a charismatic and hilariously voiced man known as Father Wyatt, who had hoped the party would stay for one of their occult rituals. We joined the adventure not long after that. So, yeah.
I said I enjoy this guy. I said I have to see more of him. He should join the group.
Yeah, I want to see where this goes. Hold on 1 second.
So yeah, you all sit around there, and everyone kind of sits in like a semicircle. Everyone's sitting on the floor like you would at like a preschool event or something. And he starts giving the spiel. He says, you know, we've all been united here. Away from the sin that is High Morin, away from the corruption to become one one with nature once again, as it was in the beginning. And what do we do with nature? And they all speak in unison, give back to nature. And he points with his staff to one of the guys in the crowd, one of the less sickly looking guys. Fieri, yes, you, come with me now. Your hunting party failed to get sacraments for the great fiendry. And he starts getting scared at this point, Fieri, as like, it wasn't my fault, you know, our weapons, they're old and busted, there's nothing we could do. And the father speaks up yet again, and he says, oh, don't worry, you'll still be helping with the sacraments one way or another. And Wyatt taps his staff on the ground, and in doing so, the large tree behind you sprouts a pair of insect-like eyes, and the bark at the bottom opens up into a great maw, and the branches start moving around like tentacles, and one of the tentacles swipes on down, grabs this Fieri guy, and just eats him.
No, Fieri!
Yeah.
You're back in Flavor Town.
How will we know where the best diners, drive-ins, and dives?
Oh, bury him with his donkey sauce.
I pick up his sunglasses from the ground and silently weep from them. You're wearing God Oakleys now.
You certainly do. It's at this point, too, Antoine, he takes notice of you and your robes.
Shit.
And how they're from basically the same church he is. And he gets quite upset at this point, and he starts pointing at you directly. And it's like, you, interloper, the church sent you to ruin my great work, didn't they?
Yeah, fuck this shit. I take the fire crossbow and I aim it at his head and fire.
All right, so
yeah, we really should have done this from the start.
Okay,
yeah. I will save Fury.
Okay, I will give you that, but everyone roll for initiative now.
All right.
13.
Okay,
14.
Here, let me get my paper up. I'm so slow on the draw.
This guy's been rolling good for me tonight. I think I'll stick with that as my D20.
Yeah, right on.
All right.
Okay, where?
God, as soon as I saw him in those robes, I was like, I should just dome him right here and now. This is not gonna go good when he notices me in my new gear, and he's wearing that ratty old stuff. Nah, he was gonna be jailed.
Hiding underneath the tarp doesn't seem like such a bad idea suddenly,
yeah,
does it?
Really. Okay, so
well, if we did that, he wouldn't be being murdered right now.
That's true.
Okay, Vorlin, Corbin, Antoine. What's everyone's numbers again?
14.
13.
14. 13 and 18.
Yes, combat.
All right, so yes, you're definitely it's combat time now, and so yeah. Are you ready for this?
I was going Mortal Kombat, but sure, that one's also good.
Yeah,
It's all good. All right, so now. Antoine, you actually shot first, and I'm actually gonna say that yes, that totally tracks, and you're allowed to shoot first, and you're shooting at Father Wyatt, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so give me
aiming at his head.
Okay, give me a roll.
All right, rolled a 17 on my D20 and a 7 on my D8, and that's +2, so 9.
Okay, you added fire damage to that too, because you get to roll, what is it, a d6 of fire damage on that as well.
D6 of fire damage.
Yeah.
4.
Okay, so all that together, that's... okay. So yeah, your arrow strikes true and actually scorches, the moss on his covered robes, and he falls back. He was not
even at his head, damn it.
Yeah. He falls back. He was not expecting any of this to happen. And then the most interesting boss bullshit happens. Once this happens, the tree's tentacles end up coming down, and they end up scooping up both, Father Wyatt and the two brothers, and they basically get taken up into the leaves, and you can't see them anymore, but the great tree lets out a massive brrrr of a roar.
Oh god, it's the fight from Resident Evil 4.
I mean, I see you are
It's
also...
when that giant plant picks up the little guy and his, like, helper guy and absorbs them, and then he becomes, like, the big thing. Yeah, I know what this is.
We should have helped those brothers at the beginning, too.
I'm glad you, too, Aaron, are a man of wealth and taste, as I am.
Yes, I walk up to the giant tree and go, monsters. After this, there'll be one less to worry about.
That's exactly what I was going for there. So, okay, so after that... whose turn is it going to be as we go in the new order now? It's going to be okay, so yeah, Vorlin, you got 18, so you get to move now.
Jeez, I have no idea how to take on a giant fucking tree.
You have ice breath that kills plants.
I know. I was just gonna say, how do they do this in the video game?
Shoot the red eye.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, exactly. Get the good rocket launcher.
I summon a rocket launcher.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna go Draconic Breath again, because thank God you let me rest and reset that ability.
Yep. All right. So yeah, I think you got to roll, and I got to try and beat your roll. Is how that works.
Right. So I got a 17 on that, and then what was that? This Draconic Breath. I'm looking for all the stats right now on my page. So when I use it, all creatures, blah, 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 area, it must make a saving throw.
Yes,
And,
which I did.
Okay.
You're not going to like what I get. I rolled a 20 for my thing there, so... So the tree stands firm, but here's the great thing about the breath weapon, still takes half damage. So roll and then give me half of it.
Was it 260?
Yes, I do believe. Yeah, 2d6.
And then it's a 10, so 5.
Okay, so yeah, you chill some of the leaves. They get a little frostbitten, but it's still hanging tough. Whoa,
Guys,
whoa.
I chilled some leaves. Yeah.
At this point, too, the sickly, pale cultists are still kind of watching, and they're kind of swaying. They're serving as an audience, and they're like, ooh, ah.
Oh, yeah, we did rest, so I still have my thing.
Wait a second. Could we maybe threaten some of the cultists? Would that affect the tree?
That's an option. You can do whatever you want.
I should have waited for my turn before I decided to speak that out loud. Edit. All right. Sorry.
You can do that next turn. So
the next turn, the tree kills all the cultists.
Yeah, really. Corbin, it's you now. It's your turn.
Okay, so describe to me again. The tree has bug eyes. It's got tentacle arms, and it's got giant like mouth in the middle.
Yeah, like a giant sideways like maw filled with barky teeth.
Ooh, it's like a tree packet.
Yes.
How is the spear situated in all this?
It's on top of it, but again, it's massive. It's a giant weapon.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, okay, so the tree is still growing out of the spear.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. So the tree is kind of a little bit in the air with, like, I'm going to guess, like, roots coming down that are visible?
It's been there for a very long time, so it's, like, kind of situated on top of it.
But, so, in other words, we can see each of the roots as they go from the tree towards the ground.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to start attacking each of the roots.
Clever.
One by one.
Target Quest Love.
I will use my new Flame Fist.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have a Fire Fist now. I forgot. Holy shit. Good call. So, yeah, give that a hit. That would be a D6 of physical damage and then a D6 of fire damage as well.
Okay. I don't need to roll to see if I hit?
No, you do have to see if you hit it. It is a big barky tree.
That's why I figured. Okay, so I got 10 to see if I hit.
Is that plus anything or is that just 10?
Oh, what would that be adding?
Your strength. It's only
strength.
for a fist weapon.
Okay, then 13.
13. You just managed to whiff it again. You're kind of on a hilltop here, so it's a little hard to get your bearing on it. So again, you go in there full force. I'm gonna hit it. Oh no. But you scared the shit out of it though. No doubt about that.
I'll hold off for now.
All right, so with that, I guess it actually becomes the tree's turn because Antoine technically already moved. And
what's Trish Ann doing this entire time?
She's taking cover. What is it with all the other cultists? She's trying to get them to move. Like get the fuck out of here! You might die. Move.
All right.
So yeah, she's not a terrible person. But that being said, she totally got her answer about what the demonic corruption was all about.
There you go.
Yeah, so she's feeling good. So the tree is going to move now, and it's going to do something crazy. It's going to move one of its tentacles, but instead of hitting you with one of its tentacles, you see the dark beard of Brother Wyatt. It kind of like brings him down like a puppet on a string, and his eyes are all glazed over and everything, but he's going to raise one of his war hammers that you saw trying to hammer shit into the earth previously, and he's actually going to take a swing at you, Corbin, is what he's going to do with his big war hammer. And that's, right. Oh, fuck me, that's another 20. I've rolled 2 20s tonight.
Oh, man.
Okay. So.
And I got a 7.
Yeah. So, yeah, he definitely hits you. So,
all right.
Oh, wait, no, I don't roll for that. That's armor class. That's
armor class. But, yeah, that's a 20, so he definitely hit you regardless. So, he gets to do double damage for whatever he does, and oh no! He rolled
another 20?
No, he rolled a 7 for damage, but because it's a critical hit, you get to double that damage, so that's 14.
Okay.
So yeah, he smacks the unholy shit out of you with his warhammer before getting sucked back up into the tree. Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, a little bit, not the best ever. So okay, with that. The order starts all over again, and Vorlin, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have this great idea.
My turn?
Well, you rolled a 14, but you got like sneak attack because you started the fight.
Oh, okay.
So that counted. So now we're back to the original rotation.
Okay, because I've been doing dumb things this entire round, this whole mission. I'm gonna grab the closest cultist next to me and threaten them with a dagger to their neck.
Okay. You roll intimidation, see if it does anything.
All right. Shit. 10 plus 2 is a 12.
Okay, so you attempt to intimidate this tree monster as best you can. It definitely sees what you're doing, and it roars at you, but at the same time, there's not much it can do to stop you or to negotiate with you, what with being a tree.
Cool. All right. Was that my whole round, or could I...
Well, what else were you thinking of doing? You can,
I don't know. I mean, guys, do you think I should just kind of slit this guy's neck and see what happens?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, yeah,
I'm doing it.
He's one of the...
Kill the...
I said, yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I'm going to kill the cultist and see if that has any,
Effect. All right, he is a sickly, pale cultist, so his neck slits real easy. It's like butter. feels
my character thinks that's cool. Me as a player goes, ugh.
Feels like I'm slashing nothing at all. And yeah, what little blood he actually has left pours out onto the earth before being absorbed by it.
Ew.
Absorbed what? Sorry, hold on, go back.
Yeah,
what?
wait.
Yeah, what little blood was inside this guy ends up getting absorbed by the earth.
So
you just made the tree stronger, probably.
Yes, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
You don't know that. They can't see my face, everyone, when I do this, is the best part. That like classic DM screen, they can't actually see what I'm thinking or what I'm doing. But yeah, all right. So there's Vorlin's turn.
I think that's my turn.
Corbin,
that
it's up to you
produces
now.
something.
No, it's not me. It's...
Oh, that's right. It is Antoine now, right?
Antoine.
Because 14's a bigger number than 13.
So I can either fire my crossbow again and hit the tree in one of its eyes, kind of blind it a little bit. I could use my spectral weapon to summon a giant Adam Duritz and pay paradise and put up a parking lot.
You have so many options.
Oh, I could make a big giant chainsaw. I'm basically the Green Lantern of the group.
You could do that. You got Guiding Bolt. You can shield people with Shield of Faith. You can heal people. Yeah, you have so many options.
You got the shit smacked out of you, Thork. Okay, so I should probably heal Corbin up because he's the person with the best fighting ability out of all of us. So I'm going to use my healing on Corbin.
You have 2 healing spells, actually. You have, here, let me actually look at your sheet, because this is the first time you've actually healed with a spell in a fight. Holy shit.
Prayer of Healing.
Right, at level 2, which is the more powerful one. Let me look up what fucking Prayer of Healing does. I have this written down in another file. I mean, healing magic is pretty easy. I just gotta make sure if you roll something. So, alright, so Prayer of Healing. What is it? Up to 6 creatures of your choice you see within range each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. This spell has no effect on the undead or on constructs. So, you can actually, again, because you're all, like, very close together, you can actually, like, heal, like, all 3 of you if you wanted.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who's taking damage so far, so you might want to hold off on that.
So don't heal anybody yet?
Yeah, wait until next round when I do something.
I still got 24 health.
Yeah, he's a beefy boy. Big beefy boy.
I still got 24 hit points. I'm good.
All right, then, giant chainsaw to the roots.
All right, there you go. You summon your spectral weapon, your spiritual weapon, which in this case is a giant chainsaw. No one really knows what a chainsaw is in this world, but it looks fucking cool.
I saw this in a dream, you guys. I'm going to market it. Going to take it on Shark Tank.
One of your many great drug
Which in this world is literally just a bunch of sharks in a tank.
All right, so yeah, roll and see if you hit it.
Let's see. So my D20 is a 16. My D8 is an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you absolutely hit it with your spiritual weapon, and you carve it up. What was your damage there? You rolled your D8, and what did you get?
An 8.
Oh, you got it. Okay, so yeah, you take a big meaty chunk out of it. Its health aura is still green, but it does not like that. It is mucho upset.
I was gonna hate the emissions this chainsaw puts out too. Not environmental friendly.
Nope, never environmental friendly. Okay, Corbin, now it is your turn.
All right, how many more roots are left?
Well, you didn't hit it the first time.
I know, but he did.
Well, he was aiming for the eye.
Oh no, I was gonna aim for the eye.
He said root.
Oh, you said root? Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I was at the roots with my chainsaw.
Yeah, you took out like 3 of 6.
Nice.
So there's only 3 left?
Pardon, yeah.
Okay.
Oh shoot, yeah, I'm gonna keep going with the roots.
Okay.
All right. Finally. Okay, so 22.
Oh, hot damn. Now, is that a natural 22 or an unnatural 22?
No, that is a 19 plus a 3.
Okay, that's still good. So yeah, you definitely hit it. And are you hitting it with your regular Knoll Fist, or are you hitting it by using
the Fire Fist?
Okay, your Fire Fist. Cool. So roll a d6 of damage, add whatever you normally add, and then add another 6 on top of it.
Well, that's a 6.
Okay, cool.
Plus. That's gonna be 12.
Wicked. Okay, so yeah, and actually, you know what? Here's another thing too. Because you used a fire weapon on a big tree, that actually gets double damage because it's weak against fire. So yeah, you burn it pretty good, and it lets out a horrifying Godzilla screech. And
all right, so did that take out just 1 root, or?
There's 1 root left now. You took 2 out with that.
Okay, I'm going to use second wind and attack that last root.
That's right. I forgot you have second wind. Holy shit! Right on.
The man's a genius.
That is going to be. Wait, what's my strength? Okay, yes. That is going to be 14. Wait, yes, 14. I did my math wrong for a second, but 14.
14 to hit it.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't actually hit it. You smack it really hard, but that last root is the oldest and the most powerful, so it's actually able to absorb that final hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Whose turn is it next after that? Oh, the tree gets to move.
Tree.
Yeah, tree gets to move.
Yeah.
Okay, so the tree, at this point, it starts, moving around its bark tentacles a little bit, and now it pulls down Father Wyatt himself, and he raises up his staff, and he's going to actually cast a spell on you now. He is going to try and lock you all into place as more thorny vines shoot up from the ground under you. So everyone actually roll dexterity and see if you can beat these thorny vines from trying to catch you up.
Yeah, I only got 11.
17.
Well, you guys don't have to worry because Father Y rolled a fucking 2, so the thorny vines are very limp and do jack shit, and no one is caught up in it. Yeah, no one is caught up in it at all. Boo, boo.
Okay.
That entangle did nothing. He will, however, try and do another spell. He's going to try and shoot again at Corbin, who is doing the most damage, and he, takes up his staff again, and he gets 2 moves, because this is his epic boss bullshit move he gets to use only so many times, and he is going to try and shoot what looks to be some sort of swamp gas arrow in your general direction. He summons it up and shoots it at you. Does he end up hitting? That's going to be... God, fucking for real? That's another 20.
Another 20.
Are you how do I keep doing this? He botched
Don't
the stupid...
argue. I mean, hey, in the great scheme of things, this is great.
Yeah, he botched the stupid one, but he gets this. So that's... Okay, so that's going to be a 5 plus 5 is what he does. So yeah, you get smacked
10.
in the chest by a swamp gas arrow that blows up in your face a little bit.
And that's 10 damage?
Yes, that's 10 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Wah wah. All right then, Vorlin, back to you.
Okay, so for the first time in my life, I'm going to try to do something right. Rapier, and I'm targeting the last vine.
Excellent.
Okay, come on. What am I rolling? A 20 on this one?
Yeah.
And that is only an 11 plus... What do I add to that?
Your dexterity.
Dexterity is... So that's going to be 14.
14. Again, it's a very strong root, and your tiny needle-like blade just kind of bounces off it.
Guys, I suck today. I'm so sorry.
You've been off the ball all day, man.
Dude,
fault.
it's not my best.
I'm not going to give you any more drugs for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, this is what happens when I try to join in and trying to be cool. Just never...
All right, so Antoine, it's your turn now. What are you going to do?
See... I've already used my spiritual weapon. I guess I will go at that last root with my mace.
Okay, cool.
Roll a 15, and then a d6, a 6, plus 3, a 9.
Yeah, for damage, yeah, you end up hitting it, and that's 9 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone working in unison, you were eventually able to take out the last root, and the tree gets like very kind of wavy and everything. It's doing everything it can to try and stand up. It actually falls forward, and I'm going to say that it actually ends up taking, a D8 of falling damage, because it's so top heavy, and like literally it's a loud thunderous sound can be heard all over the place. In fact, it's so big falling, everyone roll dexterity to see that you don't actually get crushed or get hit by the tree because it's falling so big.
14.
Okay.
14 as well.
Another 14, yeah.
Wow, holy shit. I rolled a 16, so I'm going to say, because of all the falling bark and everything, you guys are all going to take 3 damage.
Okay.
From the falling tree, but
cool.
the tree is on its side now and technically prone, and because it's prone, I'm going to say everyone who attacks it at this point can roll with advantage because it fell over and can't defend itself the way that a tree would.
I'm just picturing the Ed 209 after it tried to go down the stairs.
It's literally that.
I'm just like, all right.
It's literally that. It don't look good, which I say that, but it's actually the tree's turn, so it's going to roll to see if it's able to get back up on its feet. It does get back up.
Feet?
Well, here's the thing. You know all that thick, dark goo that's been coming out of all the trees that's been really nasty and everything?
The butter.
Yeah, the butter there. So the butter starts shooting out of the bottom of the tree, and it ends up creating and coalescing into, like, gross spider legs, and it stands up on, like, 4 gross spider legs now, and it's a little wobbly, and it's a little woozly, but it's standing up there now, and it lets out another very horrified kind of roar. You get the feeling that this thing hasn't been unrooted in, like, 50 years, and it's just...
I can't believe I covered myself in that stuff. All right.
Yeah. It's a little gross, and it's gonna try and hit you now, Vorlin, with the
Wait,
red.
hold on. So did I just not get a turn?
Pardon? Oh, what did I miss you?
Yeah, because as soon as Antoine knocked it down, you went into it standing up.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, you're 13. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna reverse time, and that didn't happen because Corbin, it's your turn, and you get to hit with advantage. Oops, I'm glad you caught that. Shit, I get going sometimes, and it's hard to keep track.
That's all right.
That's good playing.
Okay, so it's on the ground, so now it'd be easy for me to, like, target whatever area I want just with my fist.
Yes, in fact, I will say, what is it? Hit with advantage. Roll twice and take the highest roll, because it can't move.
Cool, I'm going to use my fire fist and aim at the leaves on its head.
You can only use the fire fist once a day. That's your special once-a-day weapon.
Really?
Yes.
Really now? Okay.
You can spend some of that gold to upgrade it at the black market, as I kept trying to get across last session.
I'll remember this. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How far back can we reverse time?
Yeah, really. Now that we've unlocked this power. The power of retcon.
Let's see. What do I want to use then? Oh, wait. Actually.
You've collected so many weapons. It's literally that scene in The Matrix with the big hall of guns. What do I use? What do I use?
I'm going to pick up a random piece of wood off the ground with some of that goop growing on it.
Okay. You do.
Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. I'm going to pass it along to... Who do I want to hand this to? I'm going to toss it to Vorlin.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him to set it on fire again.
All right. Should I roll for anything, or can I just like do the electric dagger to the wood and set it on fire? Or do we want to wait until my turn?
I would say if you do
I think
that,
it's next party.
yeah, he would have to do that on his turn, and it's actually the tree moves next, so keep that in mind.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm holding the fart stick again. Here we go.
you got
an idea.
Okay,
sweet.
You got the all-powerful fart stick. Now that's where you're gonna end your turn, because you've already used your second wind and everything there too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you
I'm setting up for the next turn.
Okay, you have no boss bullshit of your own to pull out, but okay, so the tree.
I already did Shinryuken on it in the last turn. I did my boss bullshit.
It's hard to deny. It really is. Flaming upper.
I literally did the swirling fire Shoryuken.
All right, so it's the tree's turn, and because I technically already rolled it, it stands up on 4 legs now and lets out a horrifying roar, and it is going to try and swing at you, Vorlin, with the red-headed brother, Rowan. So, again, do you get hit with a hammer in the face or not? Let's see. 8, 9, 7, does 12 hit you?
What am I...
Your armor
what
class.
modifier?
You're looking at armor class, aren't you?
Yes, that's what he's supposed to be looking at.
You have a 15 armor?
I haven't looked at the armor class in a while because 15.
15, yeah, okay. You are able to just at the last second dodge out of the way so you don't get a warhammer to the face.
Thank God.
So good on you, bro.
One thing has happened. One good thing has happened this round for me.
So it's a hell of a thing. All right, so with that turn done, it actually becomes your turn again, Vorlin.
Okay, so I'm going to take a fart stick and my electric shock from my rapier and ignite it again.
Okay, there you go. You spend your 1 lightning attack a day to create a new fire stick, which is technically an improvised weapon, so I'll say that's 1d4 damage. But it's fire, so we now know that does double damage, so make of that what you want.
We didn't say that we were going to use it on the tree yet.
Oh, okay.
He just made the weapon.
Okay, I jumped ahead.
Am I the goddamn decoy?
You are the goddamn decoy.
He just made the thing that attracts the swarm of killer bugs that eat people.
Oh,
so here's the thing. I really want to point out the fact that I still have advantage to take a second turn.
Yes, you do.
Of my round, and it's a dash, so that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, you disengage from combat and you make your way back into the ramshackle village, and that's what you do, and that's where you're standing now.
Okay.
Okay, so with that done, that ends up being... you think I would get the order down. Antoine, your turn.
I guess... Shit, if I take out its legs, it's just gonna grow some more out of the bayou butter, isn't it? because I really like this thing on its side. Maybe I keep knocking it down, and Corbin, you keep beating it when you have the advantage.
It's not bad. Not bad, yeah.
I'm gonna mace it again.
Okay, go
mace
for
at
it.
the legs. All right, so I roll a 11.
Okay. That's still not strong enough to hit it. The legs are new and a little gooey, and you kind of get stuck in it for a little bit, but you feel like you didn't hit it as hard as you could have.
Oh, saltwater taffy.
Yeah, it's got a real saltwater taffy consistency. Yeah, it does.
About one weakness.
Gross. All right, so with that, it becomes Corbin's turn again.
We're waiting for the bugs to arrive, so I'll go ahead and attack one of the legs while we're waiting.
Okay, go for it.
I got my null fist.
Wonderful.
Plus that thing destroys ghosts, so this is something spiritual, I think.
Yeah.
I got a 17, so it's a 20.
Oh yeah.
I had to phrase it like that, otherwise it would sound like I rolled a 20.
Yeah, you definitely hit it. You hit it in its spidery kneecap.
And the null fist is a 4 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
So let me roll that d4. It's a 4. Okay, so that makes 9.
Wonderful. Yeah, so you get a piece of it, and it ends up, going again from, the orange health outline now to a red health outline.
Oh, shit, we almost got it, fellas.
Almost.
We aren't going to even need the killer bugs.
We'll see. Well, again, it's all in relation. It's a big boss monster, so you don't know what red is as opposed to it.
Right, okay.
And you guys have done a fuck ton of damage on it already. I dare say this is probably the most damage you've done in a fight to date.
I mean, I killed somebody with a ghost dick, so I don't know, it's subjective, I feel like.
It's true. All right, so with his turn done there, it becomes the tree's turn once again, and it cycles through its own group of guys. It's a new guy you've never seen before. Nah, it's Father Wyatt again. And he's going to try and cast another swamp gas.
You thought it would be somebody else, but it's me. I had you all fooled, everyone.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Father Wyatt. Oh, I'm being eaten by this tree monster.
I audibly groan in the background off screen once again.
Hey, you, Antoine. I'm choosing you as my nemesis. I'm going to hit you with a swamp gas arrow.
Oh, God. Oh, okay, fine.
And it's his voice that makes it even more humiliating. So it should add another extra hit point to it too.
Oh no, I rolled a 10, which means it lands at your feet and doesn't hit you. Bye-bye! So yeah.
I shouldn't have left the church, Dick.
Yeah, basically.
I cannot wait for him to be eaten by bugs.
Alright, so with that done, Vorlin, it is your turn again, and indeed, Corbin's plan seems to bear true because you hear in the distance loud buzzing.
Goddamn, that means we're still 80 miles away.
Yeah.
As we learned, unfortunately, Joel is bad at direction. I'll say because this is a bigger stick and because there's more swamp butter around, they're coming at a much faster pace.
Gotcha. Okay, so let me take my fart stick and then can I toss it? Is
Sure
there
can.
a way I can wedge it somewhere into the monster? Is there a way I can get close enough and stick this thing into its weird buttery, fleshy tentacle leg things?
Because you're further back, I would say you can throw using dexterity, but you'd have to throw with a disadvantage because it's going to be a hell of a shot because you're basically throwing it uphill to where the monster is.
Get it, Tom Brady.
God, the way I've been... shit, let's give it a shot.
What if... since he's further away, could he throw it to one of us and not be disadvantaged?
Yes, you wouldn't be disadvantaged, but I would say you would also have to roll dexterity to catch.
Fuck it, I'm going for it.
You want to both roll dexterity and he can just throw it to whoever gets it higher?
The real shame in this is that Vorlin is the only one that doesn't have an inspiration point yet, because this would be the point where I'd be reminding her, use your inspiration point!
Right.
What does that do again? I've completely forgotten.
You get advantage on whatever you want if you cash it in. It's basically a get-out-of-jail-free card.
I rolled an unnatural 20 on dexterity. Just put that out there. 18 plus 2, right?
Just saying. It's all up to you guys. Follow your heart.
I got wide receiver stats going
I'm doing it, guys.
Okay.
This is it. All right.
Define it. We gave you multiple options.
I'm gonna roll the die. If it's high enough, I'm gonna say it succeeded, and then I'm gonna let you guys decide what it was.
Chariots of Fire is playing in the background.
I'm going for the Hail Mary Joe Montana. To win the whole game, and I'm throwing it at the giant tree monster.
Oh, I wish I knew football.
All right. 14 plus 3.
Yep.
It's gonna take me to 16.
You managed to just get
17, actually.
The wind was on your side that day as you threw the flaming stink stick. Now, were you throwing it at the monster, or were you throwing it to Antoine?
Oh, I was throwing it at the monster.
Okay,
I was going for the let's be a big damn hero.
Then 17 is still high enough.
Oh, you had disadvantage.
Well, no, because, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he would have disadvantage on that because, yeah, he was standing still. You're right. Okay. Oops. Roll again and see if it's still a big hero moment. I just want to fucking almost give it to you, but like...
Yeah, no, it's okay. Hold on. Oh, that's a 20.
Hey! You throw it like it's never been thrown before. The wind is on your side that day, and it ends up smacking the monster directly in its big, stupid jaw. And I'm going to say that's D4 of regular damage because it's thrown, and another D4 because it's fire.
Let's see, we're going to go 2 D4s. I got a 3, and I can't find the other die. A 2, so that's going to be 5.
Okay, so yeah, the creature snarls at this point. It's really unhappy. Rah, rah, rah. But because it doesn't really have hands, it's not like it can knock it off. So it's going to be there for the next turn. And let's see if the bugaboos come in next and what happens.
God, I hope this plays out and redeems me this entire episode.
It could be your moment. You could be the coolest guy ever. But, all right, so Antoine, you move next.
I am going to, I guess, shoot my crossbow. What? No, I'm gonna attack the legs again.
Sweep the leg, Antoine. Sweep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sweep the leg. Let's see, 19, and D6, 4. 4 plus 3, so
7.
Yeah, 7.
Man, you're rolling fucking great tonight. Hot dice. Yeah, you lay into the gross spider leg this time, and you really get a good whack at it this time, and it actually almost like kind of starts wobbling a little bit now. You hit it so hard.
Oh, good, yeah, wobble. Come on, mosquitoes, get your asses over here.
Tree monsters wobble, but they don't fall down. All right, Corbin, on to you then.
This is something that I've been wondering. Is there any way that I can, like, sacrifice my turn to, like, prep for, like, a counterattack or something?
Yes.
Like, if I know he's going to... Oh.
Yes, you can totally prepare an action. That's totally something you can do, and it will give you advantage.
Because I was going to say, this guy only has, like, the head people appear every now and again when it attacks. Like, can I just, like, prep and, like, wait to catch one of them or something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm going to do that. How do we do that?
Okay, so what kind of attack were you thinking of making? And I'll say that you will get advantage to strike one of the dudes if you want to catch them unawares.
I'm going to go with, like, a grapple, like, grab them.
Okay.
Kind of when they come down.
Okay,
grab them or their weapon, whatever gets within range.
All right, sounds good.
I've got wild grapple, so I figured I should use that.
All right, perfect. So
I'm going to Zangief this tree.
Amazing. You get your stance in, you get yourself all nice and oiled up, and you call your shot for when one of them comes out. And with that, actually, it ends up becoming... what is it? The tree's turn once again, and your plan ends up, things are looking like they might be coming together because once again, Brother Harper ends up dropping down like a weird tentacle puppet, and he's going to try and take a swing at you, and whether he hits you or fails, you will be able to try and grapple him. So that's going to be so he misses. The tree's not doing good, and now try and grapple. So roll a d20 plus strength, and I'll roll a d20 plus strength, and see if you can get him.
That's only an 8.
I rolled a 6, so you still got him anyway. So yeah,
worst roll of the night, and it worked.
So before he can retract the tentacle, you just bear hug this gross swamp man, and your beards are rubbing up against each other. It's a hell of a sight. But yeah, you got him, and the tree is too weak even to pull him back all the way because you've done so much damage to him, and it's here too at this point the buzzing gets bigger and louder, and the sky is darkened as your plan pays off. The big giant mosquitoes are swarming the camp now.
And I grab the man in my arms and I say, "Can you hear that, Mr. Anderson? That's the sound of inevitability." Or wait, that's the line, right?
I think so.
Yes. Nailed it.
Brother Harper in his zombie state, I don't get that reference. I only watch Westerns. But yeah, the bugs begin to swarm everyone in the camp, all the poor sick people there. Trish-Ann ducks in to Father Wyatt's tent and manages to go for cover, and the tree is just assaulted by these little bastards, and, you know, it's drinking all the black goo off it, and they're drinking it, and they're getting sick, and they're dropping out of the sky, and the tree can't even hold itself anymore because the tentacles are being eaten away by the giant bugs that are attracted to the flame, and eventually the legs get eaten away, and it falls forward, and it's just another huge, sickening crack that shakes the land around you, and yeah, the tree falls dead, and the limp corpses of Wyatt, Harper, and Rowan also fall out of the tree with all their blood basically entirely drained off of them, and you win! This camp is fucked, though.
That is not our mission. That is not our mission to worry about this camp.
Yeah, there was nothing about
because they were doing so well before we showed up.
Yeah, they are not getting the deposit back on this place. Not at all.
There's nothing about avoiding collateral damage at this point. We're good.
That's a D20 degenerate promise, is what that is. So yeah, you win the day right now, and you stand there in the ruins of what used to be this camp. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna loot next?
I take another drop of Sundrop.
There you
go. Just celebrating. You know.
Party hardy.
This is gonna be my thing. This is the first time I've been in an encounter where I realized that some of my weapons are severely not ready for some of these bigger fights. Because I threw a flaming stick at a giant tree.
Hey, you know, you're a rogue. You're all about, like, specialty fights.
Right. Is that Warhammer still flying around?
Yeah, there's two. Both Harper and Rowan had one. Now, then again, that's a strength weapon, and you're a rogue, so you're a dex fighter. But that being said, you also all leveled up, so if you want to, like, multi-class and shit, talk to me afterwards, and we can build that up.
Yeah, I'm looking at my sheet, like, I probably should talk to Joel about this afterwards. Like, I need to start pumping up some of my my stats.
I
would like to steal, loot, rightfully claim what's mine, one of the Warhammers.
Okay, cool. You get one Bludgeon of Brotherhood. I'll decide what it does later.
Nice.
There you go. What does everyone else want to do?
Are there any people still alive, or are they all dead except for Trish-Ann, who said she got cover?
Yeah, she ran into the biggest shack, which was Wyatt's and stuff. Everyone else has either been drained by bugs or drained by trees. They're all pretty far gone at this point.
I yell at Trish-Ann, "Go!"
Just a moment. I'm writing my findings here. Join me for celebratory drinks in the shack over here. The father had the good shit.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! I'm already there.
Yeah, I heard good shit. I'm on my way.
Antoine phases inside the tent almost instantaneously.
I turned towards Antoine, and there's just a cloud in the shape of Antoine.
So yeah, you enter the father's tent there, and you see Trish-Ann just furiously scrawling on a scroll with a quill, and, you know, she's talking really fast and saying shit you don't understand, where she's like, a tree blight, an actual real tree blight. They shouldn't be bigger than a twig, but this one was old and ancient and powerful, and a cult got built up around it. The university, I'm going to be so famous after this.
I mean, it didn't seem like hot shit, to be honest with you. We knocked it out.
I know you did, and that's amazing. It's weak against fire. I'm going to become such a major scholar. They're going to be quoting me forever. It's also, too, as you stand in the father's quarters, this place has got, like, a real nasty serial killer vibe to it. He's, like, written on all the walls and, like, crazy religious fundamentalist bullshit.
I'm not.
Oh, and he
phased by
seems
that.
so stable.
I kind of expected that to be the situation when we came in here.
One truly pimp thing you discover, though, is that his bed is not a regular bed. It's a big mass.
It swirls around.
it's heart-shaped.
I was hoping it was a bunk bed.
Topsies. Mirror on the ceiling? Why would he have that? No, it's a skull. It's a giant dragon skull, probably belonging to the thing that got killed. But yo, this guy made his bed inside a dragon skull.
That's very comfortable. We should get like one of those purple mattresses.
I was gonna say we've got our own pad now. We can try to like whisk this thing back.
That's what I was thinking. If you guys are decorating, if you want some shit, souvenir.
I got a bag of holding, guys. Let's just stuff it right in there. And let's deck out the new party barge.
You got
it's tacky, but I'm down. I'm down.
You got one pimp ass dragon bed, and as you move the bed too, you see he actually had a chest under the bed as well.
Guys, let's raid the chest.
All right, you open it up. There's no lock on it or anything. You feel like this is the collection chest. You see like some pieces of gold, silver, copper, some jewelry. Some silverware, basically whatever they could get. But this dude was definitely taking a collection. I'm gonna say there's about 200 gold worth of shit inside the chest. So you just got a little bit richer.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
That's gonna upgrade our weapons and get us some more drugs and nice. Mostly that second thing.
I can tell you guys aren't magic focused. It's like no one wants to take the big boss's staff. Okay.
I'll take the staff.
No, but I am going to take that giant spear that was out there that the tree was growing on.
It's too big to move. Like it is literally the size of something a giant would throw.
You gotta twist it. You gotta wedge it, lift and twist.
Like I'm talking like a titan.
You're not thinking like we think. I'm going to take his bag of holding, climb to the top of this thing, put it on top, and then slide down.
Oh, well, then in that case, yes, you absolutely do that. You now have one giant ancient spear in your bag of holding. Good job.
There we go.
It's as big as your ship hideout, basically, but you have it now.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. We're going to put it on the ship. We're going to take this, break it apart, We're going to take it, break it apart, use the magic wood or whatever it was and materials in there to reinforce the ship.
I cannot wait for the episode where it's just basically the Animal Crossing version of our show, where we just 2 hours of just decking out our party barge.
Pimp my hideout.
So you're bringing a big skull as a bed. You're bringing a giant spear for the crib. Like, can I get like a Fight Club poster or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's nothing in this house that's mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Would you like to take any serial killer trophies?
I'll take a Fight Club poster off the wall.
There you go. It's well worn.
Yeah.
Also covering up where he clearly punched a hole in the wall. That guy had issues.
Yeah, he has a Fight Club poster.
But I am.
Yes, the tragic story of Tyler Dragon. Yes.
I am going to mention, like, Antoine should probably take that staff, though.
I'll take the staff. Does he have a bidet?
No, he's got a hole in the ground.
But no bidet over the hole? Okay, cool. I'll take the staff. I'll take the wizard staff.
You have one staff of Druidcraft now. What is it? 3 times a day you can cast one, Druid spell to whatever your current level is.
And I'm taking his DVD copy of Herbie and the Love Bug.
well worn copy. It is now yours. So at this point, Trish-Ann, she collects all of her shit. She finally gets rid of the stupid green cloak she's been wearing to conceal her identity, because obviously, you know, that dog won't hunt no more. And she's like, all right, fine, take me back to that asshole Layfield.
All right, I guess we start heading back, fellas.
Start heading back.
All right.
At which point I say, oh, right.
That fucking guy. That's why we did. Yeah, you did this for an invitation to an elven triad wedding. That's what this was all about, to find the gargoyle.
God, that seems like forever ago.
Oh, God. What a long, strange trip it's been, fellas.
Jeez, it's like God was trying to world build or something for a couple days. Fuck you, God. And that's the title of the episode. So I guess that's probably as good a place as any to end it right now. It's going to be a hard one to top. So there's the adventure, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for everyone who hung out in the chat and commented and donated and everything. As always, when this gets put up on YouTube later, be sure to comment down there. I like to know that people are liking the show and digging it. And hey, if you want to support the show and if you want to play D&D yourself, I will have a link down in the description too to my Amazon storefront where you can pick up a Dungeons & Dragons starter kit of your very own.
Highly suggested, by the way.
Yes, everything you need to start a campaign. Does anyone else have anything to they want to shill and pimp out here on the live stream, knowing that this will come up in YouTube a couple months from now because I cut episodes in half?
That'll probably be when I finish the next big thing that I'm working on over on Thorgy's Arcade, our gaming channel. We've been doing a lot more stuff over there, and it's super fun. But I've got, for the people here in the chat, I've got a new episode of Thorgy Finally Plays on Danganronpa coming up either this weekend or the next weekend. And then the week after that, we will be doing another Build a Roster, which was the big show we did a few months back. We've got another episode of that coming up.
Sweet. Anyone else got anything, or is this where we say goodnight?
I have nothing but to say that Liverpool are the champions again.
This is 2 episodes in a row.
Love it.
2 episodes.
Well,
they're still the champions.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed.
Which, by the way, I love the fact that everyone's going crazy about that. All my socials are at the Kirk FM. That's Twitter, Twitch, and I think my YouTube is now at the Kirk FM Comics.
Right on.
Because
I'll be sure to
YouTube
link everyone too.
Yeah, but I mean, also like I'm just getting back into content creating. So if you follow me over there, but I live on Twitter where like my brain will not stop over there. So I really do appreciate that.
Right on. So yeah, again, thank you everyone for watching and listening. We hope you had fun, and we will be back again with more quests in the future. So keep your eyes peeled. We try and do this every other Thursday over on Twitch. Check out the show live. It's a wild time. You never know what you're gonna get, and you get to interact with us during the show itself. So thank you everyone, and we'll see you all again next Thursday. So until then, everyone, bye-bye.